So it's Autism Pride Day, and I have a few thoughts about it. I am an actually diagnosed autistic person. I was diagnosed at age 11. Now I'm 26, and I see this crap about Autism Pride trending, and I'm really not happy about it. Autistic people in the neurodivergent movement often complain about infantilizing autistic adults and that we shouldn't be parading it around and patronizing it. But to me, this is just an example of the same thing. Why are we patronizing autistic people by saying that you should have pride about it? I am not proud or ashamed of having autistic characteristics because it's not in my control. Therefore, the world putting this form of speciality on me is not in my control either. When I see Autism Pride, it makes me feel like people are just sticking a bunch of marginalized groups together and saying, all of you are vulnerable, and I'm not going to think any more about it. Everyone's special, but some people are more special than others because they are neurodivergent. The accomplishment is living with the condition itself. If you want to say that's the angle that you're going for, then there's something admirable about that. Maybe like an Autism Strength Day, where we empower autistic people to be strong and to feel confident in themselves for what they've achieved despite their limitations or how they use their gifts in a unique way. But no, we're seeing Autism Pride as just you get to be proud and feel special just because you're autistic, even if you haven't done anything. It's this victim status that's implied that you have superiority in some way over other people, or that you get to feel special just for being you. I prefer to be recognized for my work, for my art and my music and my writing and my speaking. I prefer to be recognized for things that I actually do, especially despite my struggles with autistic traits making it harder to fit in and harder to find my niche. The pride flags need to fucking stop saying there is no LGBTQ acceptance without neurodivergence, and there's no neurodivergence acceptance without queer acceptance. It's a lie, okay? I'm a heterosexual female. I don't appreciate being forced teamed with the queer population. I have plenty of gay allies and trans allies, but I will not be forced teamed to be seen as a collective community with people that I have nothing in common with. If the only thing we have in common is that we're autistic, chances are we don't have that much in common because every autistic person is idiosyncratic in the first place. If you want to group all these people by their struggles alone, you're not getting something that's based in pride. You're getting something that's based in throwing everyone together in a slop bucket and putting rainbows and mixing it in there and just saying, wow, we're so special in our dysfunction, in our condition. My point is that as an autistic adult who wants to be a functioning member of society and do my offbeat own funky stuff, I don't appreciate being lumped in with a bunch of people who are celebrating their dysfunction and who don't have anything else to be proud of besides the fact that they were born a certain way or that they developed certain traits. Being lumped in with some crazy queer social justice progressive agenda that I don't personally believe in because I was harmed by that agenda as a vulnerable autistic person. The social justice and the trans and the queer non-binary movement. I have suffered because of it, and I now want to distance myself from it, and I really don't want people to think that all autistic people are insufferable. I like to think that I have the autonomy to be able to practice and develop social skills and existing in my own unique way, that I can exist with my neurodivergences and not alienate myself along with this other alienated group of queer people who are being alienated because they're insufferable, because they're immature and demanding and narcissistic and developmentally arrested. I don't want to be associated with developmental arrest. I have enough issues with my developmental trauma and having developmental arrests that I'm very much trying to overcome so that I can integrate into the present moment as an adult and function in a mature manner.